Good morning. This morning I will be discussing my growth and goals for the following learner expectations. My reasons and evidence will be shown throughout this. A problem solver is a person who comes up with solutions to resolve any conflict. I improved tremendously with this learner expectation. Whenever I notice or receive the grade that I'm not satisfied with, which is the problem, I redo that assignment to get a better grade, and that's the solution. If I don't improve on the work I did bad on, the conflict will never be solved. The first artifact I have for problem solver is a geometry test. It's okay. Okay, this is a geometry test I took on translations and reflections. As you can see, I didn't do so good on the reflections because I got 1.5. So as a solution to this, I redid it. And this is the grade that I got when I redid it at 2.25, which is higher than 1.5. So, another artifact that I did for problem solving is an English test. In English class, we were reading a book, The Kite Runner, and as she was out, we had Miss Dabber, the substitute, but when she came back, we had to do a test to prove that we actually read the book. So the test was graded on three standards. I have a 3, 2.5, and 2.5. I went home and I did test corrections on the 2.5 standards, which are the short answer questions on the test. And this is right here. She didn't grade it yet, but I sent it to her. So this is the test corrections. The last artifact that I have for problem solving is the core video. In advisory, we were learning about core, which is like based on bullying. And in advisory, we were learning about core, which is on bullying, and as an artifact, we had to write an example of how we were empathetic citizens and problem solvers. So this is an example of a problem solver because in the video, kids were explaining problems that they had from their friends, that they were being bullied or accused of doing something they weren't supposed to do when really they didn't do anything wrong. This is a problem solving artifact for me because I was a problem solver in the cafeteria. Mr. Gansky called me up and I said, yes, Mr. Gansky, and he said, can you go sit down with this young man that sat alone at lunch? So I did, and yeah, that was an example of me being a problem solver. We're talking about the goals that are actually on the bottom of your summary handout. This is my course-related goal, which is to look forward to asking more questions specifically in geometry. By doing this, I most likely will be learning quicker, and I will get more work done in class, which is what I need to strive for. And my academic habits, I plan to utilize my agenda more and organize my notes for each class. I also want to focus on taking time during my free period to study for upcoming tests because I don't study as much as I used to, where I go home after practice like 6 o'clock and then I do my book work and homework and online assignments, and then when it's time to study I really don't feel like it. And that's it. That's all. Thank you for listening.
Great job.
Thank you.
Any questions? Any questions for Jada?
With your quiz, studying for your quizzes, that's going to be a priority for you now?
No, it's not going to be a problem.
I said not a problem, but a priority.
Yes. Oh, where's that? Oh. This is the thing that I never showed you. This is the quiz that I took in my political science class. So this is the class that took over my Spanish classes that I take Spanish anymore. And I got a 4 on all standards.
That's awesome, awesome. Political science, my favorite.